What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be doing a continuation of yesterday's video. Now, of course, you can see like a lot of SDs over here. Is it a cross silhouette? Yeah, it is EX standard. Really, EX standard. So yeah, apparently we're going to be getting more of the EX standard line. I don't know. And of course, we are getting more 30-minute mission and Ultraman kits. But today, our focus is going to be the Masquerade Extreme Unicorn Gundam. Now, before I dive into it, I want to clear one thing up. It is because the plot warrants Riku to win, that's why he won. Now, I really hate Riku more than I hate Kira, even though Kira is like the invincible bastard who can survive a nuclear blast right under his butt. Because the plot warrants Kira to take down the Destiny plan, that's why he stayed alive. That's why he won. Or maybe the clone shenanigans of the Gundam Seed Astray side stories actually made sense in Gundam Seed Destiny, so that's why. But the point is, the plot warrants Kira to take down the Destiny plan, that's why he survived. The plot warrants Riku to win the Lotus Challenge when even the champion cannot after 5 attempts, that's why he won it. The plot warrants Riku to save Sarah, that's why he won against the champion. He won by screaming. That's basically it. So that's why I really hate Riku. Now, let's get back to the main topic. Now, yesterday I did, genuinely forget to mention the Unicorn Gundam Masquerade Extreme. But yesterday we only get these 3 images of the Masquerade Extreme Unicorn Gundam. That's why I really didn't want to cover it, because there's nothing really to cover it other than the looks and the price in Unicorn mode, of course. Now, of course, you do get to see the sheet, the LED sheet over here. So it looks as though it's going to be like thin wires, and the red points of attention are the LEDs, which looks pretty okay. Now, we do get the official images now, the official poses and all that kind of good stuff. And we do get the cage, and of course the look display at this in destroy mode. So this thing is going to be a September release, surprisingly, for 2,530 yen. So this is going to be a September release for 25,300 yen. So a pretty hefty price tag for a Master Grade, but this is the Master Grade Extreme line after all. And it's going to be a September release. So if you guys are looking forward to this, you do not need to wait that long for the Masquerade Extreme Unicorn Gundam. So let's take a look at the descriptive images of what this line is aiming to bring to you guys, and basically the full features of the Masquerade Extreme Unicorn Gundam. First, the Unicorn Gundam is thorough investigation of the light emitting mechanism, different materials, flexible LED sheet, to a combination of more, challenging the ultimate expression of Psychoframe. Now, grammar is lost in translation, I know. But basically what this says is they focus to create the light emitting mechanism of the Unicorn Gundam in this kit, while bringing to us everything that we ever want in the Unicorn Gundam. About what is Masquerade Extreme? Masquerade high-end brand. So this is the high-end brand of Masquerades that challenges the extreme expression of the mobile suit based on the theme set for each aircraft, by combining the technologies accumulated by Bandai Spirits in different materials. So in the Unicorn's case, it's going to be the lighting system, but I can imagine them releasing a Masquerade Extreme Reborn's Gundam Final freaking Lee. So they may just focus on the extreme expression of the transformation between the Canon mode and the Gundam mode, but I'm not really too sure. They haven't really announced too much for the Masquerade Extreme line. I bet it is going to be this kind of a line like the Masquerades, where they are going to only be announcing like one per few months. So maybe just wait for a few more months, and then we may get to see the next entry into the Masquerade Extreme line. Who knows? Let's wait and see. So extreme mechanism, the light emitting mechanism, analyzing the Psychoframe characteristics and maximizing the focus and theme for each MS. My point exactly. So it's basically focusing on the lights. And the changing color tone is possible to express the color change to the red light emission when NTD is activated, and the green light emission is seen at the end of the play. Built-in battery box in the dedicated display, that means the batteries are going to be included in the stand. The LEDs on the main body emits light via the stand. You can change the lighting effect with a button. So you do need three AA batteries that are sold separately to activate the lights. However, you can change the lighting effect with a button. Now, all I can basically see is this is going to be using the RGB lights, so you can So theoretically, you can recreate the 16 million different colors that your eyes can perceive. However, whether or not Bandai is going to provide that option for us, I don't know. I am leaning towards they not. But they may have some presets for basically a red, a green, an orange, and a blue. Because one of the milking cows of Bandai is the Unicorn Gundam. So maybe they're going to be recreating the Banshee and maybe the Fennec and providing the extreme lighting setup inside of that as well. So yeah, and as far as I know, the one in Diver City, the Unicorn statue in Diver City, does have RGB lights, and it can actually interchange between red, green, and blue. Never seen it recreate the orange, but it's definitely possible with the lighting setup that they got there. But maybe that's going to be transferred into the kit. I'm not really too sure. But when this thing comes out, I'm not going to be getting it because it's expensive, and we do September is a born month as far as I remember. But if you guys pick up this kit, maybe tell me in the comments below what this thing is like with the lighting setup. Maybe I'm going to be picking this up. I'm not sure. I'm really tempted. Let me see if I can find a dedicated space for my Master Grade Barbatos before I pick up any more Master Grades, because large kits are never really my thing. Shield funnels. So you do get all 3 shields inside of the kit, and the description here basically says that the shields are going to be using the dedicated stands. So yes, the stands of the shield do come with the kit, and they're going to be using LED wires for the lights. So what I think they're going for here is basically total internal reflection. So basically the reaction inside fiber optics. So they shoot the light and they reflect inside of the fiber optic, and then they come out in the end as light. So what I think they're doing here is basically having like a LED wire down there and using total internal reflection, and then projecting the light onto the thin fins of the shields, which is pretty nice. And I believe they do have the same presets as the Unicorn Gundam. Pretty damn nice. You can reproduce the transformation of Destroy Mode and Unicorn Mode. Newly designed transformation mechanism enables intuitive and smooth transformation. Now, looking at the photo here, they're going to be using the same transformation mechanic of the old Master Grades for the head, but they're going to be using the new transformation mechanic for the shoulders, basically ripped from the real grade. So this thing, I am not really, this is the most skeptical part of the Unicorn Gundam, the transformation. Now, I do not know what to expect from this, because we all have like poor experiences of the Master Grade transformation. But if this thing is going to be what I think it is, it's going to be a scaled up real grade except for the head using the old transformation gimmick, then maybe this thing is going to be like pretty sturdy when it comes to the transformation, but I'm not really too sure. Next up, Movable and Armed. Review the individual parts and redesign the movable range. The range of motion is created by giving feedback to the areas to cry for action, enables powerful pose reproduction. Mobile suit cage and various weapons are included. So yes, this thing is going to include the full arsenal and the mobile suit cage, so you do not need to buy a separate version of the Unicorn Gundam, nor go ahead to Gundam Base Tokyo and pick up the variable cage to recreate the mobile suit cage of the Unicorn Gundam. Although it only appeared in like the first few episodes of the TV version of Unicorn Gundam and literally the first episode of the OVA, it still sounds like a very famous display choice for the Unicorn Gundam. So as you can see here, the flipping mechanic of the shoulders is recreated, and you do have a 180 bend in the legs finally, and maybe a 180 bend in the arms. As I did say, maybe except for the head, this thing is just a scaled up real grade, so pretty nice. And of course we do get the full display of weapons here. Well, the Beam Magnum is over here, so it's nothing really too special there. And we do get the Hyper Bazooka, you do get the shields, the mobile suit cage, the Beam Tonfas, and of course you can detach them into the Beam Sabers. And of course you do have the full set over here. So you have the Sextuple Gatling guns, 3 shields, 1 Beam Magnum, 1 Bazooka, the mobile suit cage, and the Unicorn Gundam itself. It's designed under the complete supervision of Katoki Hajime, so you can expect this thing to have really good proportions at least. And then it looks as though the internal structure of the skirt is going to be a really complex one. And then we do have water slide decals, a humongous sheet of water slides. So yes, this kit does include everything that we ever want. The weapons, and of course we do not have the full armor version. That's going to be coming separately, I think. But everything we'd ever want. Articulation, the mobile suit cage, the weapons, like a newly designed transformation mechanic. And basically the unicorn, this is the ultimate form of the unicorn Gundam in master grade form. Now, of course, we have many different variants before it, but this, I feel like, is going to be one of the best. The transformation mechanic, I'm still a little bit skeptical about it, but as I did say, if I can find a place from a master grade Barbatos, then maybe the master grade unicorn is coming to my collection. The master grade extreme version of it. And maybe this thing, yeah, maybe this thing is going to be good. Who knows? But it's shaping up to be a very good kit. It's going to be coming in September. So let me see like what September has to offer, because I do not know if September is going to be like a boring month. September is definitely going to be a boring month because all I am interested in is the tertium arms and maybe the entry grade R78 too. But yeah, the Unicorn Gundam is having a high chance of coming to my collection. So definitely look forward to the Unicorn Gundam right here. And yeah, not to say that I'm excited for a master grade, because after all it's a master grade, but yeah, to be honest with you guys, I'm excited for this. Like, I may even go ahead and pick this thing up. I really want to understand the new mechanics of this thing. And yeah, maybe pump up a review for you guys if you guys want to. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Tell me in the comments below what you think about the Master Grade Extreme Unicorn Gundam. And I'm going to see you all next time. Peace.